Hello, Taurus. Marianne from Revealing Light Tarot. How are we all today? Wherever you are in the world when you're watching, a huge shout out to you. I'd like to look at your tarot scopes for February 2022. Now, Taurus, this will be for your sun sign, if your rising sign is Taurus, or if your moon sign is Taurus. Indeed, if you've got many planetary placements in Taurus, this reading might be for you. It is a general reading, and so it won't absolutely, it can't take the place of a personal reading. But sometimes you open these tarot scopes up and there's a message for those that are needing to hear it at a particular time. So if this resonates for you, if this sparks your own intuition, if this is in any way provides any sort of intuitive guidance, I'm happy to help. Right, so don't forget to like and subscribe, leave me a comment. I know you all do that anyway. It also helps these readings to go further when you do that. For those that are following my what tarot decks I'm using for this reading, I'm going to start with the Good Tarot. I will then move into the Templar Tarot and then finally the Hanson Roberts to clarify. Let's get started, Taurus. Let's get started. Taurus, January is a big month for you with the nodal change, the North Node into your sign. You will be very much channeling the knowledge that you have brought in. Perhaps the South Node is in Scorpio, perhaps information that you've brought in from the past, reflecting on the past, learning the lessons from the past, or looking at perhaps how far you've come, Taurus, in that learning to achieve the stability that you now enjoy. And you do, you're the master of stability. You're a fixed sign. You are there for the long haul. You don't give up easily. You're a very determined sign. In fact, one of the most determined signs in the zodiac. So if you know any Taurians, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. They're not easily shifted if they don't want to be. So maybe that could also be, what you're pondering or reflecting on in February when this North Node moves into, in January, into your sign. You may very well be reflecting on where you need to let go, what you need to let go of, what is no longer serving you, what hasn't worked for you, what needs to end. It's more like an easing into your current circumstances, I feel, Taurus. What's coming up for Taurus in February 2022? Taurus 2022. Yeah. Something around the sacrifices. I'm seeing the cross. So, in mainstream religion, you will the cross denotes the sacrifice of the Son of God on the cross. So I don't normally get religious symbols, but there is something very strong coming through around sacrifices, perhaps that you've made, perhaps that others have made for you. It's contemplating those in a very deep way. Okay, so we have the Nine of Fire. And this is the Nine of Wands, very much a Sagittarian energy for any of you that have Sagittarius in your charts. This is around knowing where to put the boundaries, knowing where to put the stop on something, knowing where to say no, when to say no, and where to say no, but also what you need to do to be the best that you can be. I mean, this can also denote, a bit of an exhaustion after battle, after a battle of some sort, but you're not going to go back into battle again, and that's very important to realise, because you will have already learnt what not to do. You've already learnt not to be sucked into various places where you might be vulnerable. This is the true gift of the Nine of Wands, which is what boundaries you need to have for your own health and protection. And you do it in a way that is so simple. There's nothing complex about understanding what you need to do to stay your best. The Three of Air, the Three of Swords, contemplating what has gone on in the past. Very much February is about this thinking and not turning your back on the messages, turning around to face that little bird there, not turning your back on enlightenment or illumination in any way. And the Four of Earth. February could be a month, given this is Earth energy, where you do, boundaries and now standing your ground. Boundaries and saying no. Boundaries and not falling into the same traps. One more. The Hanged Man, reflection and contemplation about how to avoid the traps, the bear traps of the future, that might come along in the future. You're looking at how you can sidestep those. And this is through a process of pain in the past, but also wisdom, the getting of wisdom in order not to step in those same traps again. The Ten of Fire, this illumination that is coming in, has the potential to come really quickly for you. Because I've got the 9 and now the 10 of Wands, you need to really watch that you don't overdo it, that things don't become hard for you, things coming in very, very quickly. But I do see you hold the line, you stand your ground, and we have the Ace of Water. There's something about a pearl that takes a long time to form, and it is so worth it. It needs to be protected. It needs to be nurtured. And then, of course, we get the beauty at the end of all that. The Ace of Water is the emotions, and it portends a new emotional start for you, which comes as after a period of contemplation and resetting. At the base of the pack, we have again your energy, the 10 of Pentacles. Could be family, inheritance, legacies. Perhaps one of the things you're doing is looking to the familial patterns and ancestral patterns that you need to change in order to be the best you can be in this lifetime. So learning and wisdom are key messages there. Now I'm going to draw 9 cards, 3 cards in the past, 3 cards in the present, and 3 cards in the future. Let's take a look, and I think I'm going to go left column past, middle column present, right column future. So let's have a look through the Temple Tarot. Taurus, what's coming up for you? What's coming up, please, for Taurus in February 2022? Taurus, February 2022. I just love already how these cards are mirroring your first messages. Your own energy is showing up here in the future. Ten of Pentacles is very important to you around family learning, legacies, family wealth as well. The base of the pack is the 10 of Wands again, so there's a real message to guard against exhaustion and not taking on too much, Taurus. Okay, you know, if you're tired, rest, basically. So at the heart of your reading is the Emperor card. This is Aries energy, and this is all about taking control of your life, taking control of a situation. Wisdom earned, wisdom learned. The Emperor card is the combination of all the kings. There is a getting of wisdom here. The Emperor becomes the one in charge because the Emperor has learnt copiously about life. And so here we see the North nodes in Taurus. There is learning at a very grounded level taking place. You are in control in February, and you will see that. So we start off in the past with Temperance, and again, this is learning, this is balance, this is healing. It's Sagittarius energy again. So it's almost, you could even be learning from a Sagittarius. It's almost like you've learnt how to achieve balance through the Sagittarius mindset. Or, you know, if you've got Sagittarius in your horoscope or in your natal chart, you need to look at where that might be placed. The Temperance card, balance, healing, moderation, temperance. You've learned temperance. Nothing too extreme. Nothing too extreme to the right or to the left. We're talking about a balanced mindset here. As this is in the past, I am seeing that it is clarified by the King of Swords, and you can see here a little message from Spirit. King of Swords has plans, has strategies, but look what he's holding here. Through his wisdom gained, he has balance, mental balance. You've achieved a level of mental balance, and I do feel if that's what any of us can achieve in this lifetime, we've done really well, Taurus, because so much sets us off. You know, we're here to learn, and we get triggered, and we have to look at, you know, our shadow sides. But you've been in this for the long haul. I get a similar message for Virgo as well. You might want to look at that reading if you've got any major placements in Virgo. Something in the past has taught you so much. And we've got the Knight of Swords here. Truth, facing truth coming forward very, very quickly. You may have noticed in the past 6 months, 12 months even, but perhaps more so in the last 6 months, how easy the truth is to perceive. That's what this Knight is telling us. No doubts, no maybes, just easy to perceive. The Knight of Swords doesn't bring an issue of doubt. The Knight of Swords brings absolute certainty. Seven of Pentacles in the present. You could be reviewing everything, including getting into situations with people where you have to battle. Although the Seven of Pentacles doesn't necessarily mean that a battle with somebody else. What it means is that you have a plan. The plan isn't necessarily coming to fruition, and you go back to the drawing board to work out how you can be more successful. And this is really the true measure of control. This is why the Emperor card has shown up here, because when we review, when we're open to review, when we are not stubbornly fixated on one course, when we're able to achieve temperance, we have achieved control. We have achieved control over our lives. Now we have the Six of Wands, so there's been very much a victory over control here, over self-control. Now I'm talking about self-control in the getting of wisdom here. In understanding that you are the driver, you're in the driver's seat in your life. And there's a confidence in that. There's a confidence in you sitting in that seat and driving. Because you know that, if you make a mistake, it's over to you, not anybody else. And that makes you sharper. That makes you plan more. That hence the King of Swords. But you also understand that the successes are yours as well. And there's great confidence, great liberation in being in the driver's seat. And so hence you've had this victory, because you've finally seen the truth that it is you that is doing this driving. Now we have the Page of Pentacles, very much your sign. Page of Pentacles moves forward. There's progress for you in February. Absolutely. It's progress you can see, feel, touch, experience. Again, you are in the driver's seat. Now we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Page and the Queen. And finally, the Ten of Pentacles. All of this is your energy, Taurus. February is a month where the progress of the past starts to be visibly felt. Just watch that you do not exhaust yourself and you have the appropriate boundaries around perhaps even yourself, so that you know when to rest. You know not to go too far in any one way. Temperance. Remember your lessons around temperance and balance. All right, let's see what's coming up, please, for Taurus. I want clarification on the Temperance card, the Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, very much your energy here, the King of Swords, the Emperor, the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. Show me what is the clarification here, please, Spirit, for Taurus for February 2022. Clarifying temperance, we have the Nine of Pentacles. When we achieve that balance and moderation and that healing, we tend to get what we need. We achieve that independence and we find that our needs are met. The Seven of Pentacles, clarified by the Eight of Rods, you could have a lot of messages come in. It's like everybody wants to talk to you, your agenda, whether that's work, play, partnerships, everything is going very quickly in February. You could have a lot on your plate, hence the Ten of Wands to watch and the Nine of Wands to watch that you don't get overburdened. Now, the Page of Pentacles, clarified by the Eight of Cups, definitely walking away, learning to walk away emotionally from what no longer serves you, sits you in your own energy, Taurus, with that Page of Pentacles, and allows you to move forward comfortable within your own shoes. We have here the King of Swords, clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. Again, stabilization, mental stabilization. But even though the King of Swords is air energy, the Queen of Pentacles is your own earth energy. So somehow you've worked out how to achieve, I keep going back to this mental stability, Taurus, and, you know, keeping it simple. The Queen of Pentacles, you know, the plan could be to keep it simple. Have I got enough money to meet my needs? Have I got food on the table? Have I got a warm hearth? You know, that's what you needed in the so-called olden days to live a very rich life. And there's something about simplicity that's coming forward here. The Three of Rods over the Emperor card. There is something that's coming up for you. Could be a sea change, literally. It's like you've done the work and your ships are coming in. Whatever changes occur for you in 2022, and I know this is a February reading, they're well thought out. You needn't worry about things going astray. The Three of Rods tells me it's a solid foundation. The Queen of Pentacles here, and she's holding that pearl, interestingly enough, which was in the Ace of Cups. Let me just show you that. You see she's holding, well, it's a pearl, it's an orb, along with the pentacle. And here we have this water theme as well. Something's coming out of the blue. Something will take you by surprise in February. And because it's the Ten of Pentacles is here, it could be a family situation. Let's keep going. The Knight of Swords, clarified by the Two of Cups. Whatever insight, whatever truth that came forward strengthened every single one of your relationships. For some Taurians, they're on a better footing as a result of what you've learned. The Six of Wands, which is winning, you've got clarified by the Empress card. There's some form, again, you might want to look at the Virgo reading. There's some kind of win here, some kind of abundance as well. There is a victory, and as a result, abundance comes. Now, abundance may not be monetary, although it could be. It could be you having, with that Queen of Pentacles, everything you need, and understanding that you don't need a lot to have abundance. Let's see what's at the Ten of Pentacles, the Four of Swords. There's some kind of, the Ten of Pentacles talks about family legacies and inheritances. You know, you are working things out. The Four of Swords can often be a retreat and a rest. So I do think there are some Taurians that need to be very careful with their health. They need to be mindful that if they overwork, they simply pull themselves back into this Ten of Wands situation. I'm going to take a clarifier on that. One more card. Yeah, family. Again, another reunification with family. Family occasions, family events. Show me this Four of Swords. So I'm getting both. It could be recovery after illness for some Taurians as well. What's this Four of Swords? I'm getting multiple people here, multiple Taurians. Temperance has come back. Those of you who are healing from this broken heart, those of you who feel there's been a loss or a betrayal, with the Three of Swords, you're getting healing coming through again. And this is why I feel the Ten of Pentacles is clarified by these mixed messages. I feel that there has been, perhaps within a family, even over money, a close-knit group, there has been some kind of loss. But I feel this impacted on you quite heavily. That's changing now. There's a coming back together. And with the Temperance card here, clarified by the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, there's something around you feeling very, very comfortable in your own shoes these days. And I do feel I got a similar message for Virgo. And this could be the nodal change into Taurus. Very much is bringing forward a stability that we might not be able to see yet, but nevertheless it's coming, because we're letting go of what no longer serves us. That's your reading for February, Taurus. Thank you for joining me.